and welcome to my grid. My name is Vudi and I've been created to talk to you about the educational philosophy on Stand and Deliver. The film was created in 1988 based off of the 1982 teaching philosophy of Jaime Escalante. After quitting his job to become a high school computer teacher, Jaime is in for a shock when he is told to teach basic algebra. As future educators, we can learn a great deal from Jaime's philosophy of teaching. Jaime incorporates two main philosophies. They are progressivism and essentialism. Examples of progressivism are when Jaime takes an apple and cuts it up in front of the students, asking them to tell him the fraction. This is a lesson relevant to these students' lives. Jaime also talks about sand, and when you dig a hole, the space is a negative number, and when you fill it, the space becomes positive. Essentialism is prevalent because of Jaime's recognition that the students need to go back to the basics before they can tackle calculus. As you watch the film, Jaime's educational philosophy on classroom practice is clearly seen in terms of the learner, teacher, content and methodology. The learner's role is to come to class prepared. They are expected to participate, stay awake in class, respond to Jaime through repetition and show ganas, also known as desire. These are high academic standards that Jaime holds the students accountable for. Jaime's role as a teacher is trying to teach through relevancy. He attempts to incorporate everyday material into his lessons. He is concerned with his students inside and outside of the classroom. He lets his students make their own choices and he pushes them when they feel they can't go on. As a Hispanic, Jaime's role as a teacher is to help the students learn through their Hispanic origins. He tries to be tough with the gangsters and he's sarcastic to his students to be able to relate to them. He also realizes that students will rise to levels of expectations set up for them. He stresses many times that the students can succeed. Jaime's content initially starts out with basic algebra. However, when he realizes that his students have a greater potential, he starts to teach them calculus. His methodology is very basic, as it should be for an essentialist. He starts each class period with a quiz. He teaches through repetition and he asks questions in the form of word problems that the students can relate to. For example, Jaime asks a word problem dealing with a guy and how many girls he's dated. Oh my. LOL. Jaime's methodology also includes having the students arrive an hour before each class day and come in on Saturdays to learn. His methodology is very basic, but it soon proves to be quite effective. The biggest lesson that Jaime teaches is that sometimes the only thing students will see is the turn in the road. They don't actually see the road itself, and as future educators, it is important to help students overcome this thought. We must help students look at the bigger picture, not just what's in front of them. We must help them down the hall, but we must let them open the door. Silly me, I've rambled on. I guess my time is up. Well, MT cohorts, that is it for me. Aaron must turn me off so others can show us what they've got. So I hope that I have hit the target and have given a presentation to why your pants off. Please come again. I am pleasant to work with.